Hello everyone. Today is a new episode of my 10 guides. Today's video will be dedicated to a tier 10 heavy tank, British heavy tank, named S.Conqueror. The level of the trigger that I have while playing against this tank is fucking indescribable. Only a chieftain or a crown wagon maybe can be worse than him. So, when this tank begins to play from his tower, this one I mean, with his armor, with his DPM, I just want to delete the game, simply. It is insanely strong. And the only disadvantage, on my opinion, the only one disadvantage of the tank is the lack of his disadvantages. But first things first. Let's look at the equipment. On my opinion, there is only one equipment option here. This is a hardening in slot, a turbine in slot, and a rammer. This is one of the few cyclical guns where we can just throw stabilizer away, as it's simply not needed, because the stabilization and aiming of the tank is excellent. Like, as you can see, the aiming time is only 1.76, what is really good. So, okay. The next one is field modification. Slot required for mobility, always. You can take the rest as you wish, but my version of the field upgrade is now shown on your screen. Now I will show you the perks of crew. Here is a commander. Here is a gunner. Here is a driver and a loader. If I switch too fast, just pause the video and see what you need. So now let's look at the armor model of this tank. So here you can see the collision model of S.Conqueror. First of all, let's look at the lower detail. Lower detail is 140 mm. So that means that even tier 8 tanks will pen us, and just don't try to tank like this. As you can see, here is even a destructor will pen us, so just forget about your lower detail. This is your weak spot. The upper detail, 270 mm. It's for a armor piercing shells, but forget about hits, because they will not pen because of 20 mm screens. By the way, as you can see, we have this the same screens on the tower as well, so just forget about hits and don't even try to hit these places, the upper detail and his cheeks. Okay, if we have a good and a strong upper detail, probably we will have a bad sides of the tank, but not. Here is 101.6 mm. That means that by the rule of 3 calibers you will not be penned. There is no guns in the game that can pen this amount of impacted armor by the rule of 3 calibers. So if this tank stays makes diamond, we can see 320 mm, 360, and even more. It's for armor piercing ammo. For hits there will be even more. Okay, maybe we have a weak cylinder, but not. 360 mm, 420, 300, and ricochet. So forget about his cylinder. It's not his weak spot. You will never pen him in this place, so just forget about it. Now here is interesting thing. His tower. First of all, the mask. 330, 200, 500, so pretty good mask. Won't be penned anytime. But let's look at his tower. So as you can see, 290 mm, 300, something like that. This is a small zone, but we have as well a small place between his gun and his mask, where we can see 280 mm. The same amount of armor we have under his mask here. 280 millimeters. But let's be honest. This is really small places to hit, and I can't even say that that's his weak zone, because it is really hard to hit these places, these spots. So that's it. Maybe his cupola will be sick. Let's see. As we can see, 180 millimeters, 175, and something like that. The plank won't be hit. Like you can't pen this tank by hitting his plank. The only place that you can pen his cupola by armor piercing ammo, this is this little line, as you can see, 100 millimeters. But let's be honest, this tank is very huge, so you can't even see it mostly, and even if you see it, it is like nearly impossible to hit this spot. But because hits doesn't have any normalization, they will hit this place like easily. So the two weak zones of the tank, it's his lower detail and his cupola, but while you're playing only against hits, because they don't have normalization. And by the way, the roof here is only 50 and 0.8 millimeters of impacted armor. So by the rule of 3 calibers, E4 and E3 will pen this spot easily. So you have to be careful about this place while playing against E4 and E3. Now let's go back to the garage and let's talk about his pros and cons. So, to sum up, the only disadvantage of the tank, on my opinion, it is his height. It is really huge, so in some situations you will have problems by hiding his lower detail, the only weak spot. But look at this. The gun depression has minus 10 degrees. What is really good, it is really comfort to play. 3400 of damage per minute. It is good as well. It is comfort. It is it's strong. It's really strong. About his shells, the normal one and the golden one. The normal one, it's two type of armor piercing shells. So the normal one pens 259 millimeters and flies 1067 meters per second, what is just good. And the really nice golden one, they pens 326 millimeters and flies 1334. So that's it. To sum up, the tank is really strong. It is one of the most toxic tanks in the game, and you have to try it. You have to play it. You need this tank. You will have so much fun playing on this. So now I will show you two games, which I'm gonna comment in live, and you will see how this tank plays, how does it feel in random now. So let's begin. So let's begin the first match. First of all, let's look at the setup. Pretty much heavy tanks, that's good for us. Really good map for us, because we have good gun depression. What else? By the way, sniper tanks as well might play here. Where are we going? So that's looks like a good setup for us. And by the way, there is no arty. So this is gonna be only a fight man versus man. And what I forget to say about this tank, like disadvantages, that is that your armor crits really often in the lower detail. 3 damage on object 260. Oh my god, I hit his mask. What are they doing? Bruh. I don't want to get like extra damage from Foch. Trying to hit your cupola. Nice. He must die now. Yep, he's gonna be dead. 1000 of assist. It's insane for me. It's good. Okay, I thought he will be alive. I keep missing 3 shots of this guy. Yeah, as you can see, he just hit my lower detail and made a critical damage for my Amalot. Bro, come on, pick me. Nice. As you can see, our gun depression let us hit even like almost impossible shots for most of the tanks in the game. Killing VZ. 260 might be dead as well. Yep. Hits this guy in clinch. He cannot do anything for us. Trying to hit his track, but oh no, he's fast enough to go out. As you can see, we just stayed in the position and already got, oh my god, what am I doing? And already got 3000 of damage. So, as I said, this tank is very easy to play. Like, you don't have to do something special to deal damage on that. Oh my god, I didn't penetrate the side. Hopefully that wasn't a one shot. I have to go faster while he's on reload. One more. And E4, and again he crits my gun load. I have to go faster. I think he will kill me, unfortunately. Oh, I'm alive. That's nice. Maybe we can deal 1 or 2 shots on him later. I got some extra damage because I tried to push, because there's we are winning so hard, so I have to try find some more damage. I think I will hit him one more time and then he will push me just. No way, I didn't. He was faster than me, but it's okay. So as we can see, 3600 of damage, 1000 of assist. The gun of the tank is very, very comfortable, so you don't have to like overpeak or I don't know, trade with someone. You just have to stay in the position, find the comfort position for you to play, and just stay there and deal a lot of damage because of your DPM. So let's see. Our chieftain deal at 7,000 of damage. Good job for him. I don't know why, but their team just pushed, so they let us just farm them. Okay, now let's move to the second match. So here is the second match. First of all, what can we see? Only 24,000 of damage and playing against tier 9 tanks. Two artists, not much campers. That's good. What else? I will show you one really imba place from this side, where you can just stay and deal a lot of damage because of your DPM. The only problem that they can just don't go here and fight with us. There can be zero like heavy tanks on this side. E75 in the middle. Like here you can just stay and deal. Okay, he just I could pen him if he is looking down, so I tried to shoot him while he was looking like down, but he get his face up right when I shot him. Now he's dying to both of my teammates, and finally you came to me. Now the hardest, like, yeah, there is staying some campers. Oh no, even ST, like medium tanks. I'm gonna destroy the Yak Tiger into his face, so I'm not scared of him at all. But he's not peeking yet. I will try to go a bit forward. We have to push. If they will just stay, I need their help, because if we just stay, they will just destroy us. We have to go forward. It's okay that we took a bit of damage. Good shot. That was pretty lucky that I hit that. I have to go more forward. I have to push. Because we are winning so hard, and I have to like spend some damage. This guy is on his reload, so I can shot this one. What are you trying to do? healing our crew. I hope he will not die to my teammates yet. Of course he will. Don't worry, man. I'll come for you. Don't care about Artie, just trying to find damage. I will clinch him. He is not an like enemy for me, an opponent. I will just destroy him easily. So, as you can see, only 5 minutes of match, and because of our DPM we have already like 4,000 of damage and 2,000 of assist, what is really good for us. Like, just came to a good position, dealt some damage here, and then just push. So it was easy game. So top 1 of dealt damage, and by the way we blocked 2,000 of damage as well. So as you can see, S.Conqueror has a really good armor, which is really hard to penetrate, a insane damage per minute, insane stabilization, good aiming, and this makes all these things makes him like one of the strongest and one of the most toxic tanks in the game. So if you still don't have S.Conqueror, I really recommend you to have it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know what would you like me to add in my guides. So thanks everyone for watching. See you the next Friday. Bye.